Officer Pat O'Dowd.
Good morning. That's a pretty professional segue right there. We're talking fitness and Sprint 8, and then you bring on an athlete of my stature. That's well-planned TV
you are
right there.
one of the finest O'Dowd athletes in the country.
Probably the best burpee ever done here on the,
That's right.
The show.
That's right. Yeah, you are a freak athlete, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, you're the executive officer, so you're the head guy there. Why don't you call yourself like president or CEO?
You know, it's just a national trend or a national title. I'm actually going to Washington, D.C. next week to meet with other executive officers of the country, of the National Association of HomeBuilders. So I thought it was a weird title too, but whatever. You know, I'm also the janitor. I'm also, you know, I'm the only employee.
Right, that's just the fancy title that you use. Yeah.
We had Andy and I went to your open house earlier this year. It was very nice.
It was very nice.
We have had a lot of success bringing out a lot of our builders and associate members to our events. We just did one at Harvest Solar, and we had over 100 folks in attendance for like an after-hours networking event. You know, that 70th anniversary had a lot of people, our annual meeting. So there's a lot of excitement in the Home Builders Association, and you know, I just celebrated my anniversary yesterday.
Happy
it's been 1 year.
Wow.
Wow.
And,
is that a record?
It is not a record, but this is, and I know you'll appreciate it, Bart. I have now officially went 1 year without an argument with a coworker.
Congratulations.
What's up?
That's awesome.
I was pretty excited.
You've definitely found your home, and you're having a lot of success, Pat. And,
it helps to not have coworkers, doesn't it?
You know, the board is pushing. We're growing so fast.
Yeah.
The board is pushing. I'm actually working on finding a helper.
Okay.
Somebody that maybe doesn't have an opinion and won't talk. It's going to be a tough job description.
That's awesome.
Right. But I don't know. I mean, I just like doing things. You know, I like to get busy and work, and it's been good.
You guys, you work with so many partners in our community for your job, and one thing that you guys, I know you're proud of, is the curb appeal project recently.
That was phenomenal. Yeah. So Builders Care is like our official program.
Okay.
It hasn't been around for 5 or 6 years, and we brought it back this year and partnered with the Jackson Area Association of Realtors for a curb appeal. So we went over 4 blocks, that specifically right there. Look at that porch. That's brand new. It wasn't there.
That's amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, so the couple that lived there was struggling with some mobility issues.
Okay.
And when we knocked on their door, they said they just wanted to be able to enjoy their front porch. And when we were just going to replace the surface of the porch. When we ripped off the top, we realized everything was rotten underneath, so we asked Lowe's to step up. They gave us a $2,500 grant. We replaced everything. CB Contracting, Baldwin Builders, Sayre Builders was on site to help, and then you're seeing some shots of EPM. They did, for curb appeal, they built 2 retaining walls.
Wow.
100% free for the residents, and dramatically improved the curb appeal of those 2 residents. So it was a fun weekend. We had just a ton of partners, a ton of volunteers. It was a lot of fun. I learned what an oscillator is. Do either of you guys know what an oscillator is?
It's the thing that pops out of the ground to water the lawn.
See, you're a man of my skill level when it comes to tools. They told me to run to the CB Contracting trailer and get the oscillator.
Oh, that's like my worst nightmare.
I went in looking for an oscillating fan. That's the only time I've ever heard that word. So I walked back out and I was like,
I didn't know.
I don't know what it was. So a six-year-old kid ran in and grabbed it for his dad, and then ran it too.
Really?
So,
oh my gosh!
It was a lot of fun.
Is that 6-year-old a licensed tradesperson?
He's not, but his dad and mom are.
We have a lot of licensed tradespeople in this town.
Yeah, there's a ton of skill. I appreciate their skill and just their knowledge in that. You know, the home builders didn't hire me for any of that. They hired me because I can talk and sell and do some marketing. So, but it was really cool watching that family, the Barrett family of CB Contracting.
Yeah.
Wife, son, daughter, husband, and they spent all weekend there free, no labor charges, no nothing.
That's cool.
And rebuilt that porch. But the kids were more knowledgeable without question than I was.
That's awesome.
I mean, he's running the oscillator, she's pulling out nails, and I'm like, you know, I got a sliver, and
Right.
I was down for
You were
about 2
supervising.
hours.
You were the foreman.
I was out of commission for 2 hours with a sliver.
I believe it.
So what is an oscillator?
It's a saw, like if you need to make intricate cuts.
I thought that was
like
a
vibrates. I don't know what a jigsaw is either, but I just watched them. So it
You know-
vibrates back and forth really quick, and it made like for corner cuts and stuff like
Okay.
that, where they had to do something intricate.
You have any events coming up?
We do. So we've got 2 this month. We're heading to Adrian. I don't know if I sent you guys this one though, so we'll talk about the trunk or treat.
Yes.
Yeah, trunk or treat we've got coming up. This is our first ever trunk or treat, and the idea is simply to give our members an opportunity to interact with children in the community, families in the community. So we've got a great group of members that are going to decorate a truck, hand out candy, and that's on Sunday, October 26th. Should be a lot of fun. There's no cost. We're still looking for trunks.
Okay.
And you know, it'll be a good time.
The trunk or treats, everyone's always very generous with what they give. You know, you probably just won't get one piece of gum. You'll probably get a handful.
Yeah, I think just taking it back to when I was trick or treating, you know, we would scout the houses and we'd pass the word back. Full candy bars over on Glenwood Street.
Is that what it was?
So I'm going to encourage our members to be a little bit generous with that.
You
and
should,
that way maybe the other kids hear about it.
You should move it away from High Street and just have it over at the Queens neighborhood.
That is a good trick or treating neighborhood.
It is.
Very
It
generous.
is.
You know, Mike LaFear gives out bubble gum.
Yeah, every time I see him, he gives me that. It's a tradition.
Festivus.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
What's your Halloween costume going to be this year?
Well, my favorite all time is when I did the school drop off.
That was hilarious. You can't do that anymore.
No, I've been told that that would be
Yeah, no, you can't.
politically
do that.
incorrect.
Yeah,
so
that
what I had planned on doing, honestly, was I was going to grow a beard on half of my face. So I was going to be half man, half woman. Also told that is no longer acceptable.
You know, back in our day, kids would dress up as, like, boys would dress up and go as cheerleaders.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the time.
Yeah,
But
you're
you don't
probably-
see that much anymore.
No. So I think I'm going to be Tim the Toolman Taylor with an oscillator.
Tim the Toolman Taylor, I like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Very good.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's very good. Who's going to be Al Borland?
Yeah, we definitely need an Al. I don't know.
One of your members, maybe?
Yeah, somebody will volunteer. What about you guys? You doing Halloween?
Not going to do it this year.
Never have, never will.
How about coming over for the trunk
We'll
or treat,
be there.
though?
I can promise you we'll be there for
Maybe
that.
take a couple pictures, have some cider and donuts.
You know,
it's a free community event.
You know I'll be there, right? I'm about it.
You have been a very well. Yeah, you've attended everything pretty well.
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate JTV.
Thanks, Pat. Pat O'Dowd, Home Builders Association of Jackson. More of the morning show after this.